so I'll be hosting the game for him. Our category is The Bradys and Fizz-It. How's that?
Alright, player one, can I get your name, please?
It is a good movie. I like that movie.
I liked it
45
too.
seconds.
Step on up.
I liked it.
Did it make you hot?
Hon, we have...
Player two, just type in your name. You know your... Well, it's... Okay, you want to... Okie dokie.
30 seconds.
Player one, you've got Q as your buzzer. Q as in quaff. Hey, player two, your buzzer is the letter P as in poop deck.
Oh, I got your rear projection unit right here.
20 seconds.
We got 20 seconds.
Yikes, we're at 20 already. All right, you're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on the keyboard. Got it? Good.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Okay,
8,
and get rid of the desktop
7,
and
6,
go to black.
5,
All right, have a good one, everybody.
Du müssen mehr Gutke fühlen mit
Oberastrom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Wow, looky here. 2 contestants, 1 keyboard.
Could be interesting.
Okay, you two, last one in's a rotten egg. And of course, no game is fun without sharp objects to play with. Now, here's the deal with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make him answer it anyway, buzz in and hit the S key to screw him. All right, let's do it. Player 1, give me a category. Well, what do we have here? Wish you were here. How does $2,000 sound? Take the Play-Doh out of your ears, because it's time for an audio question. Listen carefully. Okay, suppose you're walking through a cemetery and you hear this sound.
All things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia.
Considering the quote, who has been buried alive? P.T. Barnum, W.C. Fields, Harry Houdini, or Ralph Waldo Emerson? Player 1, hit it! The epitaph on W.C. Fields' tombstone reads, all things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Philadelphia? Death can make you wish some really backwards things, you know? Player 1, hit me with the category. It's only a game. Just pick one.
I love the way you groove my number 2.
This one's called The Playground Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. This one's worth $1,000. You know, kids at school can be really horrible to other kids with problems. Why would the kid at school who suffers from gynecomastia be teased? He ejaculates prematurely, he's in a coma, he has breasts, or he pees sitting down. Player 2, a condition in which a man grows breasts is called gynecomastia. And all his friends call him he-booby. You have the honors, Player 2. The selection is, the split ends are killing me. Get it right, I'm handing over $2,000. Hey, is my hair getting long? I think it's time for a haircut. Take a look at this picture and tell me, who has just gotten a haircut here? Strawberry Shortcake, Raggedy Ann, Morticia Addams, or Cyndi Lauper? Take a shot, Player 2. Raggedy Ann's hair is a bunch of red yarn. And so are her hairdresser's sweaters. Coincidence? Player 2, give me something. Over and over is finally over with 4. And And I believe this one's called Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, remember that Charlie Daniels song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, about the fiddle contest? Well, say the devil goes down to Georgia again, but this time challenges Johnny to a classical violin contest. Player 2, it's yours. Antonio Stradivari built the Stradivarius violin, which are considered the greatest violins ever built.
Antonio Stradivari, can you make me one of your good violins?
I done told you once, you son of a bitch. My violins are the best there ever was. May I please have a glass of ice water?
I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Shake hands with Strictly Hysteria. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If you wanted to perform the tarantella in the way the dance was originally used, what would you need to do? Receive a spider bite, grind an organ while you're dancing? Take a shot, player 2. The tarantella started as a hysterical dance that was supposed to overpower the poison of a tarantula bite. It's got a good beat and you can die to it. Category time, player 2, it's your call. May I introduce Loogies and the Cosmos? $3,000 for this one. You know, in these hectic times, it's important to maximize your productivity. If you want to spit out some bad food and summon an Egyptian god, player 2, grab it. Ptah was an Egyptian god who created the earth.
Ptah! A planet.
Your pick, player 2. How about it?
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
This one likes to go by. Check out the astronomical unit on that guy. $2,000 says you don't know this one. You know, some guys will stop at nothing to claim that they're big. If your local stargazer claimed that he had an player 2, it's you. An astronomical unit is approximately 93 million miles, the mean distance between Earth and the Sun. Mean distance is right. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a licorice festival.
Your gibberish category for today is Strange High School Orchestra Tales. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, pay attention and tell me, what cliche does this rhyme with? A fiddle nerd sold pee. First hint, you say it if you know someone's secret. Is it yeah? Go for it, player 2. Type in your answer. Never trust a little birdie.
Traitor!
Player 2, take your pick.
Reinovi is number 9.
For your enjoyment. Hey, this war is great. This one can net you $1,000. Flash, this just in from the front. The year is 1917. America has entered a world. Take a shot. American infantrymen of World War I were called doughboys. A Pillsbury doughboy wasn't much of a soldier. If the enemy poked him in the stomach, he'd drop his weapon and start giggling. You have the honors, player 2. All right, time to get hot and bothered, because you've been invited to a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But be careful, if you don't make a correct match, you'll lose some cash every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Alright, let's get this party rolling. Let's just say this one's known as the tourists are the ones looking up. And they're looking up at this three-way. New York, Los Angeles, or Chicago. Time to start seeing the goods. Let's hope you're up to it.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Well, that's all we got. Let's see how it turned out. Player one, baby, you really menaged that twat. Let's take a look at our overall standing. All right, player two, ride that wave, baby. Yes, it's time to move on now, but I'll never forget our special experience together. Whatever your name is. One down, round two to go. Let's get on it. All right, kids, arm yourselves. One screw apiece. That's enough to get you started. By the way, I can't believe you guys didn't screw each other in round one. It's simple, just buzz in and hit the S key. Then they gotta answer the question, got it? Good, let's see some screwing this time. Player one, ante up. The category, Greek theater and the casting couch. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose you're an actor back in the early days of Greek drama and you really want a part. Because he wasn't a playwright, whose casting couch would Player two, that's right, Agamemnon was a famous Greek warrior. He probably didn't get much action from aspiring chorus members. But he did go through a lot of Trojans. Player two, give me something. Let's see what we got going. A modern English lesson. This one can net you $6,000. Sure, you know the lyrics to every hit song from the 80s, but can you diagram a sentence? Take a look at this line from the 80s hit by Modern English and tell me in which case is the pronoun you being used in this sentence. Possessive case, objective case, nominative case, or hopeless case? Player two, the pronoun you is being used in the objective case in this sentence because it is the object of the preposition with. So we can now answer in the affirmative that yes, that song can be even more annoying. I wonder what player two...
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Pucker up for blood is thinner than ocean water. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Well, this certainly should be interesting. It's time for a guest host question that affects me in a very personal way. The last time I saw her, she was letting me have it with a wooden paddle. And I'm not talking about my ex-girlfriend.
Cookie! Ow! Shame on you!
Today's guest host is my 5th grade teacher, Miss Tukas.
I see you haven't changed, you scalawag.
Hey, check me out, Miss T. I'm hosting my own show here. I haven't done too badly for myself.
Well, at least you didn't end up in prison.
Well, yeah, right. What do you say give us a little pop quiz? You got a question for us?
Well, okay. Sit up straight, hands on your desks. Here we go. Let's pretend that the world's oceans got into a little scuffle on the playground. Considering the meaning of its name, which of these oceans would probably not join in? The Atlantic Ocean.
Player two, it's yours.
Pacific means to be peaceful. You see, since it's called the Pacific Ocean, it would be peaceful and not want to fight.
Hey, good job, Miss Tukas. I'm telling you, you haven't lost your touch.
No, just my teeth.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye.
Well, bye, Miss Tukas. How's Miss Tukas? Okay, let's get back to the game. Player 2, take your pick. Now, this is what I like to see, a player taking a chance, because you just picked an impossible question. The category is pop music is so deep. Holy cow, looks like this one's gonna be worth 20,000 big ones. All right, get ready for the impossible. Because it features a word which has the most meanings in the Oxford English Dictionary, which of the following songs could be the most easily misinterpreted? REM's Stan, The Byrds' Turn, 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 George Harrison's Got My Mind Set on You, or a-ha's Take on Me? All yours, player 1. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, set has more definitions than stand, turn, or take. Would have been nice if George had used a dictionary to try and come up with more words to the song. Let's have a category, player 1.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Here we have, what's the question again? You get 4,000 clams for this one. All right, this one's not too hard as long as you listen carefully. I've got a bit of a problem. Listen to this. I know it's a famous quote, but some doofus recorded it backwards. Here, I'll play it again. If we play this forward instead of backward, what will it say? All the world's a stage, out damn spot, to be or not to be, or et tu, Brute? Should have picked this. To be or not to be? Hey, that is the question. And the answer. How ironic. Player 1, tell me what's happening. Excellent pick. Player 2, here's your chance for that potty break, because Player 1, you're on your own for this dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, how can you breathe through that? Okay, I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if its beast has gills or a blowhole. As each one comes up, if it has gills, press 1. If it has a blowhole, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. Each correct answer will net you $1,000. And I'll take $1,000 away for a wrong answer or for one you didn't get to. Alright, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Jaws, does it have gills or a blowhole? Piranha. Free Willy. Tentacles. Moby Dick. Flipper. Last one. Orca. That's all she wrote. Goodness gracious, dis, dat, whatever. You had it down. Take a look at your score. Enjoy your moment. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. Your turn, player 2. What's
number 17?
This category's known as Grand Canyon Rocks! $2,000 for a correct answer. Alright, say you're like most kids. You love music, but you're dumb as a stump when it comes to geography. Suppose someone tells you that the Puget Sound is the hot new music craze. Player 2, grab it! Puget Sound is a Pacific Ocean inlet, and Seattle is on its coast. Yeah, I used to like the early stuff out of Puget Sound, but they're too popular now. Your pick, player 2, how about it? Okay, give it up for Perry Mason sitting down. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Think fast. If Raymond Burr's TV detective Ironside had the same qualities as old Ironsides, which scene? Take a shot, player 2. The oldest commissioned warship afloat, the USS Constitution, got its nickname Old Ironsides in the War of 1812 when British cannonballs bounced off her hull. Speaking of floating warships, want to hear Raymond Burr do a cannonball? Category time, player 2, it's your...
Step right up for question 19.
And this one is, able was I ere I heard Elba. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Listen carefully to the following scene, and then we'll get to the question. Oh my God! What happened? The Louvre was robbed, tourists are arriving at Orly Airport, Bruce Willis premiered a film at Cannes, or the Eiffel Tower fell over. Oui. The beautiful music, the open-air cafes, and the people shouting, "The tower has fallen" in French, are all part of that beautiful country. That and Jerry Lewis. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing?
Question number 20.
Say hello to kids' toys we'd really like to see. How does $4,000 grab you? Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Say Disney produced a version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame that had the same ending as the novel. What piece of marketing would we see? Dead Raskolnikov action figure? Dead Esmeralda action figure? Dead Jean Valjean action figure? Or dead Hunchback action figure? Player 2. At the end of the novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Esmeralda is executed.
A dead Esmeralda action figure. Detachable entrails and autopsy kit sold separately.
Player 2, give me something.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match hit your buzzer, you get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. What am I supposed to do here? If you listen to the damn directions, maybe you'd know. Well, too late now.
Check! Player 1's got it! Player 1, you chewed up Player 2 in that game. Now spit it out quick so you can say...
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap, folks. Give yourselves a little pat on the back. And Raul, are we doing another one of these?
Wow, you both Made it to the high scoreboard. That's really incredible. You know, if you can do it again, I'll jump out of your computer wearing nothing but a diaper. Let me know if you want to play
the
again.
butterscotch pudding card. That means 2 helpings of dessert tonight.
Really?
Here at Silver Lining, you'll never see an unsettling tarot card because we've removed them all. Cups, wands, dead people on horses, all gone. Replaced with sunny, uplifting images the whole family can enjoy.
The card of smiling puppies.
Wow!
Our readers provide you with accurate, ready-to-use information or your money back.
You won't notice any seats on the bus going home today, but there's one behind the lady in the blue parka.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
Wedgies, Grundies, Pink Bellies. Is your child victim to violence in the playground? Find out tonight.
Mommy, is Fluffy living with God now?
Yes, honey, he is.
Let Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery be there for you in your time of need. Call 1-800-293-7768 and ask about our unique pre-need funeral planning services. That's 1-800-BUY-SPOT.
Mommy, do they have squeaky toys in heaven?
I'm sure they do.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit in a shoebox.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, a plan is hatched.
Zenora, what should we do?
We'll have to make them think we're enemies. Quick, fake a cat fight.
Ah! My hair!
And a friendship is strengthened.
That cat fight got me so dusty.
Here, let me give you a sponge bath.
All on the next Zenora.
Good lunch, Mom. Oops.
Billy, your milk! Look out! Oh, Billy.
Out of my way, you old bag.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my house?
I'm the brazen paper towel man, and I'm here to clean up that spill, unless you'd rather use that wimpy, sorry-ass paper towel you usually use.
Well, how good is brazen?
How good is brazen? Shut your trap and I'll tell you.
Hey, you can't talk to my mom like that!
Shut up, punk, or I'll smack you on the back of the head with my class ring. Brazen paper towels eat spills for breakfast. One single sheet of brazen will sop up a small, scummy pond. See that milk?
Yes.
Well, watch this, baby.
What was that scream?
That was the milk, begging for mercy.
Brazen Paper Towels. We're an Arthur Daniels Heartland company, but you don't need to know that.
Come on, kids, it's time to